Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am sharing very tasty, healthy, easy and traditional recipes for Ugadi that are usually made during Ugadi festival. Ugadi is historic festival of Hindus and is observed as New Year by Hindus in many parts of India. To celebrate this historic festival, I made mango chitranam or mamadikai pulihora that is very special as it's made with raw mangoes for Ugadi. Here, I also made this Ugadi Pachadi, which is a very special prasadam offered during Ugadi. Here, I made this Puran Poli or Bobbatlu with oats to make them more healthy. So, if you are new here, welcome to Homemade Flavors. Please consider subscribing our channel and press the bell icon for more healthy and interesting recipes. To start with, let's see how to make this mango chitranam or mamadikai pulihara. Take a medium size raw mango and peel the mango completely. Now grate the mango. Make sure the mango is very sour but not sweet. Here you can see our grated mango is ready. For this one medium sized grated mango, here with this cup I measured 2 cups of rice and cooked the rice. So for this medium sized mango, 2 cups of cooked rice is a correct measurement. Now heat the pan and add 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is heated, add 1/4 cup of peanuts and 2 tablespoons of chana dal or chickpea, 2 tablespoons of urad dal. Now saute and allow them to fry on medium heat. Now add 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon of mustard seeds, then 3 to 4 red chilli and saute and allow them to fry. Once everything is fried well, add 1 teaspoon of asafoetida and twig of curry leaves and 3 to 4 green chilli according to your spice levels. Now saute and allow them to fry. Once everything is fried well, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and add the raw grated mango and saute and allow to cook. Make sure to cook the raw mango at least for a minute and saute on a medium flame. Once the mango is cooked, add salt as per taste. Now give a good mix so that the salt combines well. Once the salt is combined well, add the cooked rice. Here I am adding this 2 cups of cooked rice and give a good mix so that rice, raw mango, everything combines well with all the spices and salt. This mango chitranam or mamadikai pulihara is a bit spicy and tangy with chunks of mango in every bite. With this, our very traditional special mango pulihara or mango chitranam is ready. This pachadi is a notable festive food that combines all flavors like sweet, sour, salt, bitter, astringent and spice. Here I have 1/4 cup of raw mango and 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder, and here I have this neem flowers, dried neem flowers I got from the Indian store because we don't have the fresh neem flowers here at US. I got this from the Indian store. Now here 2 tablespoons of grated jaggery and 1 teaspoon of soaked tamarind and then salt. Now take a mixing bowl and add the raw mangoes. Astringent or pungent taste of raw mangoes symbolizes surprises in life, and the sweet taste of jaggery symbolizes happiness. After adding jaggery, add the dried neem flowers. The bitter taste of neem flowers represents sadness. Here I just added half a teaspoon of dried neem flowers. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. Hot or spice from the pepper symbolizes anger. Now add tamarind. Sour taste of tamarind symbolizes unpleasantness. Finally add a pinch of salt. Salt represents a fear of unknown face. Now give a good mix so that everything combines well. So this Ugadi Pachadi signifies that life is a mixture of happiness, sadness, anger, disgust, fear and surprise. As this Ugadi Pachadi is ready, let's move on and see how to make this Puran Poli. Measure half cup of chickpea or chana dal and wash this thoroughly. Once this chana dal is washed, now add water. Here I measured half cup, so with the same half cup I measured 2 cups of water and added this. Now pressure cook this until 3 whistles. Once the dal is cooked, allow it to cool. Now measure 1 cup of rolled oats. These oats are rich in nutrients like magnesium, zinc and fiber. which can help lower the cholesterol and aid in weight loss. Now transfer these oats to a blender and make it into fine powder. Usually puran polis are made using all-purpose flour or whole wheat flour, but to make it gluten-free, we are using oats in our recipe. Here our oats flour is ready, so keep it aside. Now take a vessel and add 1 cup of water. As we measured 1 cup of oats, for 1 cup of oats I am adding 1 cup of water and salt as per taste, 1 teaspoon of oil, and allow the water to boil. Once the water is boiled, now transfer the ground oats flour and give it a good stir. These oats are incredible gluten free and also help people feel full and decrease the sugar spikes and decreases the insulin as well. Here you can see this oats flour is completely mixed with water and the water is also absorbed by the oats flour. Now transfer this to a mixing bowl and allow this to cool for 2 minutes. Once it is little cool but still warm, now knead the dough with the hand. Here our dough is well kneaded. Now keep it aside and let's move to the next process. Here our chickpea or chana dal is also well cooked, so now strain the excess water if any and allow this to cool. Once it is completely cool, transfer to a mixie jar and make it into fine paste. Here you can see our chana dal paste is ready. And one important tip here is, while cooking chana dal, the dal should not be mushy. Now heat the pan and add half cup of grated jaggery. To half cup of chana dal, I added half cup of grated jaggery and allow this to cook on completely low flame. Here after a minute, jaggery starts melting and it becomes little liquidy, but still you don't have to worry. Once it is cooked, everything becomes a solid. Here you can see after 2 to 3 minutes this is well cooked and this is the right consistency of the puran. Now add 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder and give it a good mix. At this stage, switch off the flame and transfer to a bowl and allow this to cool completely. Here our puran is ready and oats dough is ready. So now let's start making puran poli. Now pinch a small ball of oats dough and flatten this. Now dust a little amount of the flour and roll it with the rolling pin. Once a puri sized roti is formed, now take the stuffing and keep in the center of this roti and fold from the edges as shown in the video. Here once the roti is stuffed with puran, add little amount of oil and press it with hand like this. Here I'll show 2 different methods to make this after the puran is stuffed. The first method, on the rolling pin itself I applied little oil and I'm pressing this with the hand and then remove this with the help of spatula carefully. So this puran poli is ready to be fried now. For the second method, take a butter paper and apply little amount of oil. Now place the roti and fill it with the puran and fold from the edges. Now on the same butter paper itself, apply a little amount of oil and press this slightly with the fingers. Using butter paper makes it more convenient. Now heat the pan and grease the pan with a little amount of oil. Once the pan is heated, transfer this prepared puran poli and allow this to cook on low to medium heat. As oatmeal is gluten free, there are many chances of breaking this puran poli. So be gentle while flipping the puran poli. Once it is little fried, apply little amount of ghee and allow this to cook on the other side as well. Now apply ghee on the second side also, and once the puran poli is fried well on both sides, it is ready to be served. Believe me, these puran polis are very tasty and no one will know that these are made with oats until we say. So friends, these are our tasty, healthy, easy, special traditional recipes for Ugadi that are usually made during Ugadi festival. Try making them to enjoy the festive occasion, and if you like my recipes, please consider subscribing our channel and press the bell icon for more healthy and interesting recipes. This is Rupa signing off for today, and see you in the next video with more interesting and healthy recipes. Happy Ugadi!